But B-roll is what's going to make content so much easier for you. You're literally able to like bank so much content when you have video. It's just like a footage savings account that you can pull from at any single time. Well, hey there, welcome back to the podcast. This is She's Equipped with Jennifer Allwood. I am Jennifer Allwood. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to talk about B-roll today and why you should be recording B-roll like every single week if possible. What B-roll is, and then I've got a great freebie for you that's going to help with this. Okay, so listen. If you are a business person, you own a business, you're showing up on social media in any capacity, you need B-roll. B-roll is what makes your content like look really polished, look really professional, but it's also, personal because it's things that you're doing and which makes it relatable. And so B-roll explained simply is like secondary footage. So I want you to think of like video of you typing, video of you just walking through the office. Maybe you're making coffee, maybe you're packaging an order. And then you take that video and you put a voiceover of your voice or somebody else's over it. You put trending audio, which is music that has the little, arrow to it, or you turn it into a teaching clip, etc. And so I actually had to look it up, like, where did the term B-roll come from? Because I didn't even know, but it comes from like the old film editing days when editors like literally used two reels. They had an A roll for the main footage, and then they had a B roll for extra shots to like cover up, when they tried to seam two pieces of film together or if there was a mistake or something. And so even though we don't use film anymore, the name stuck. And so B-roll just means any supporting footage, like a cutaway, a behind the scenes, anything that makes like, it's a video of you not talking to the screen. All right. So, if you are someone who hates talking to the screen, like let's say you've been in my coaching group, you're in She's Equipped, and you hear me talking about video and you're like, gosh, Jen, I just don't like to talk to the camera, then you even need more B-roll. And so this is for those of you who are like, what do I post? You post video of you doing something with some words with it, with some music with it, with some audio with it. And now this is like a library of clips that you have that you can make reels, stories, ads, or whatever with. Okay. So B-roll feels really polished and professional without you always having to have your face to camera. So every business owner, you need to be making B-roll because every single business owner needs to be on social media. And if you want to do well on social media on 2025 and beyond, you have to be doing video. And so if you like, okay, I understand, Jen. I understand I've got to be on social media. I understand I need to be making reels. I just don't want to talk to the camera. This is perfect for you. Or if you're like, I talk to the camera all the time, but I need some other options. Listen, B-roll saves you a lot of stress because basically it's just like, I don't want to call it filler content because it's so important, but it alleviates the need for you to feel on the spot every time you're needing to come up with, a new reel. I was laughing the other day because I posted a picture, or no, it was a story of me getting ready to go to the gym. I think this was just yesterday. And I was sitting in my truck and I'm like, you know what? I'm just avoiding going in. I know I'm stalling. So let's talk about She's Equipped, my, new coaching group. And somebody messaged me and they're like, I love that you literally have a face full of makeup when you go to the gym. And I was like, okay, because I don't leave the house without a face full of makeup. My mother doesn't leave the house without a face full of makeup. My grandmother did not, and my daughter doesn't. This is my heritage and I am fabulous with it. Okay. So when I'm leaving the house, I always have a full face makeup. But if I'm at home, then I don't. Okay. So a lot of times at home, I'm au naturel. And, at age 54, with a lot of wrinkles and all the things, I don't want to be doing reels and videos and stories and stuff when I don't have makeup on. And so inevitably though, if we have to be almost posting every single day right now with some sort of video, that means that I either need to put on hair and makeup and a cute outfit every single day, or I need a bunch of B-roll stored so that either myself or my team can be, making reels and posting them every day, but I don't have to have my hair and makeup done every day. Does that make sense? And so B-roll will save you a ton of stress. It also makes batching really possible. So like you can sit down and create an entire week or a month or whatever you want of content in one sitting because you already have footage. And so if you have a team at all, this gives your team something to work with as well. If you've got a virtual assistant, if you've got somebody helping you with social media, they can take the B-roll that you've given them and they can create content without you feeling like you're in the weeds. This is exactly what we do here at Team Allwood. So a little bit ago, I did a B-roll of me walking out by my pool in this outfit, and I sent it to one of the girls on the team. I could Google or I could use a Google Drive folder and I could upload it there, but I just texted it to her. She's going to use that to make a reel sometime this week. It just is so much easier when there is video for people to work with. And so I always just make a note. Yes, you can use this audio. If I'm like at the beach and I'm recording me walking on the beach, well, of course, like the audio of the beach waves coming in and out, like that would be great to use, right? But if I'm sitting at home and I'm recording myself and Jason's talking on the phone backwards behind me, I'll tell Mackenzie, hey, you can use the video, just don't use the audio. So, I want you to think of like pouring your coffee, writing in a day planner, reading your Bible, taping up a package, painting something. I have literally done B-roll where I have been, paddle boarding, where I've been walking on the beach. There's so many different options. I've done B-roll with Jason and I laying on the sofa on the deck. He's playing with my hair. I mean, there's, PG, by the way. Can I just mention that it's PG? But there's so many different options for B-roll. And the B-roll is what really connects with your audience. When they see you, pouring that coffee or writing your planner, and then they're reading the words, but there's something about them seeing a video of you, it makes them feel like they're in your world. And so you can put motivational quotes on top of it, scriptures, a piece of teaching or trending audio, like I said, and it can feel new every time. You can reuse the same video several different times. I wouldn't suggest you do it like, several videos in a row, but you're going to see several. If you're watching me on YouTube right now, you see the outfit that I have on. It's got I've got these really cute green jeans on from Altered State. I've got the cutest here. Let me show you my cutest sneakers ever. These are Adidas. Look at how cute these are. If you're watching me right now on YouTube, adorable. I've got a matching belt that's all cheetah printed out. And so it's a cute outfit. So I'm going to take several videos until you'll see me in this outfit on Reels or in stories with me or my team using it as B-roll several times. You just won't see it back to back. I'll space them out. Okay. So here's what you need to know. I think you should be making B-roll weekly. Just block out 30 minutes and you can change outfits. Like one of the B-roll videos that I still have to do is just me with this blue jean jacket off. So I've got a white tank top on. So I'm just going to take the blue jean jacket off. Maybe I'll redo my hair so it's not an exact same hairstyle, but you don't have to like completely change outfits. Just change your shirt or add a jean jacket or redo your hair. But then it's like, it looks almost like you've got something new going on, like it's a different day. Does that make sense? I would always try to just record for 10 seconds. You're typing for 10 seconds, you're writing, you're packing something, you're walking, you're pouring coffee, you're making a smoothie, you're cutting up fruit. I've done 100 cutting up fruit B-rolls. You're smiling, you're talking, whatever. But do 10 seconds and move locations. So do some in your office, do some sitting at your desk, some in your kitchen, some in your car, some in your studio. I've got a freebie of ideas for you guys. It's at jenniferallwood.com/B-roll. And I told my team a little bit ago, hey, on that freebie, I want you to give them the links to 2 phone holders that I use because I do all my B-roll just on my iPhone. So this one is like sticky. So it sticks to windows. It sticks to my car dash. It sticks to my car window. Sticks to the windows. Whenever you can look towards a window, you're going to get the best light for making your B-roll. So I've got that, and I've got another phone holder that goes on like tables, countertops, etc. So if you go to jenniferallwood.com/B-roll, this has 100 B-rolls idea. That didn't come out right. 100 B-roll ideas. That's hard to say, you guys. 100 B-roll ideas. It's for business women so that you don't run out of inspiration. And again, literally, you've seen me like in B-roll at our Airbnbs at Bougie on the Beach or Bougie on Miramar Beach. You've seen me make B-roll when we used to have Bougie in the desert and I would be walking through the desert. It's good video that people can use. So where do you, Jen, film it at? Well, I always film it usually inside of Instagram because I think that's the easiest. But again, don't overthink this. Just hit record. You can use your camera if you want to. But I like going into Instagram. I like to make it appear as though I'm doing a story so that I can use a filter. And if I'm using my phone to like be in this tripod, again, if you're watching on YouTube, you're seeing me, holding it up. So like the other day I did some B-roll of just walking up to the front steps. So I had this particular gadget, I had it suction cupped to my front door and my phone was in it. And I use the gesture control inside of Instagram stories, which means that you just have to hold up your hand and then a countdown will start. We'll say 3, 2, 1, it'll start recording you. And I just literally walked up to the door and then you can use your hand gesture again and stop. What I will do is I don't post that. I go up to the 3 little dots in the corner after I do that story and I hit download or save or whatever. It saves it to my camera roll on my iPhone. And then I'll just edit that first 1 second off if it still needs it, or the last 1 second if it needs it. But I like recording inside of Instagram stories because I can use the filters. But again, you can use the camera feature on your phone. Just do it there if you want. Or have your kids film you. The other day we were going out to walk the dogs and I was feeling, cute. So I had Jason just film me walking the dogs. It's super easy. But again, like, don't wait for the perfect outfit. Don't wait for the perfect lighting. If you're, getting ready to head out the door to church or something and you feel like you look cute, just have somebody record you for 10 seconds. But B-roll is what's going to make content so much easier for you. You're literally able to like bank so much content when you have video. It's just like a footage savings account that you can pull from at any single time. So again, I've got that 100 B-roll ideas for you so you don't run out of inspiration, so that you have like, different poses, different places for your B-roll ideas. A lot of times you've seen me looking at the camera and just putting on chapstick in the bathroom, putting on lipstick. I've literally done, putting on my crunchy foundation before too, as a B-roll idea. But we've got 100 ideas for you if you go to jenniferallwood.com/B-roll, so you can start building your library today. You're going to thank me for this. I'm making your life easier right now. Hope that was helpful. I'll see you next time on the podcast. All right, friends. Bye-bye. Easton, how did I do? How did I do, my love? Okay, bye.